gay month. I gay. I read gay books.
Salutations, starlings. I'm Sweetling, and this is
For the month of gay, I have a few books that I plan to read. Starting off with one that I've already finished, because we're already 4 days in to June. Bed and Breakfast by Kat Hillis and Rosie Thor. It is a cute little cozy murder mystery solving book. It is this gay vampire couple who run this in a small town in Oregon, and they're hosting a soiree, and somebody invites the mayor. Only 2 people show up. Next day, they find the mayor dead in their garden. And of course, they're like, everyone's gonna think we did it because we're the only vampires in town. So they have to clear their names. It's cute, it's campy, I enjoyed it. There is a sequel that's coming out in Coven, but it won't be out until August. So I can't read it yet. But it is one that I have already read, and so obviously it has to go on the list. Next is one that I am currently reading, which is A Tempest of Tea. And correct me if I pronounce the author's name wrong, because I'm sure I'm gonna get it wrong. Hafsal? No. Hafsa Faisal? It's the author of We Hunt the Flame. So if you know We Hunt the Flame, you'll know this one. A Tempest of Tea is set in like a European-esque world. They still colonize, and the main character and her brother own a tea shop by day and a tea room by day and like a blood room by night. Like basically they serve vampires blood, ethically though. Ethically. People have consented to giving their blood, and the vampires are drinking it. So, and stuff happens, obviously, and they may lose their tea room. And so they have to pull off a heist to make sure that they can still save their tea room. So it's very Six of Crow-esque, but like instead of magic vampires? No, there's still magic. There's still magic going on. I'm halfway through. And I do plan to read the second one if I have time, which is called A Steeping of Blood. So those are also on my hopefuls list, as well as a few that are on my shelf right now and my holds in Libby, which are Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by B.E. Schwab. Honestly, I have no idea when I'm going to get my hands on this book, but hopefully soon. It says 3 weeks, so I will probably get it right before the end of June. Lesbians, vampires. Need I say more? If you hadn't noticed, there's a theme going on here. Grey Dog by Elliot Gish. This one I am like close to being next in line for, so I may read that one next. This one is, I'll just read you what a different author has like kind of blurbed it as. Grey Dog is a bewitching tale of horrors of spinsterhood in the early 1900s, with madness and magic threaded through every sentence. Need I say more? It's fiction, it's romance, it's LGBTQ, and it's horror. Honestly, that's been kind of the vibe that's been going on. I'm so ready for spooky season now that I've just been like, yeah, give me the queer horror. Give me all the queer horror, paranormal. I want it all. And to continue with that are a few books that I physically have. We mostly come out at night. I took the dust jacket off, so I'll have to like insert a photo over there, like all the other ones that I'll have to insert a photo for because they're on my phone. This one is an anthology. Queer supernatural creatures, short stories. Very excited. It's been on my shelf for a while. And I've like started it, but I haven't really gotten through a full one yet. Ooh. So it is, we mostly come out by night, at night, 15 queer tales of monsters, angels, and other creatures. And it's edited by Rob Castello. Castello? Castello? I'm gonna have somebody correct me later. And Blood, Sweat, and Queers. This is another anthology. I'll have to pull up a bigger image over there. It's vampiric love stories. Oh, I got an email. And it's edited by Margaret Hall and Jamie Ryu. And both of these I got at Charlie's Queer Books when I still lived in Seattle, along with my shirt, right for trans youth. So these are the physicals that I have on my shelf. I have a few outlier books. They're just books that I plan to finish this month because I've been reading them for forever, or they're like slightly queer but not fitting the gay horror theme, which is Genderqueer, one that I have been meaning to read for a long time. That one's like a graphic novel memoir. I need some nonfiction, every once in a while. And then a recommendation that I got from my sister, which is, what's it called? Just my Cosmic Love at the Multiverse Hair Salon by Annie Mari. It was recommended to me, like I said, by my sister because she was like, do you like How to Lose the Time more? Well, she's like, I feel like this one's a little bit easier to get into / read. So I'm looking forward to it because I really did enjoy How to Lose the Time more. But this one's just a little less sci-fi aspect where, How to Lose the Time more, you immediately start and it's like, here I am in the woods, but I am tree bark and I am going through the roots of the tree, and now I am through space-time continuum down the street at a waterfall. And the letter is in the petal of a flower. Like, I sound ridiculous, but like that's kind of how to Lose the Time more sounds. you really have to trust the process when and you get right into it. So she says this one's a bit easier, a little bit more fantasy than sci-fi, and but like kind of similar. So I'm excited. I'm gonna place a hold for it because it's available soon. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right. And then I am literally on the last chapter of Sky Full of Elephants. You know, the one I started in April. Literally on the last chapter. There is some queer representation in here, but it's not like heavy, and it's not a main character or like, basically with or without the queer character, it wouldn't affect the story. But you know, I'm literally on the last chapter, so I'm finishing it this. And so those are my June hopefuls. All of them are a little gay. I think only one of them isn't, and it's one that I have already read because I was hoping to finish it in May, and I was a day late. But that's what I plan to read this gay month. Let me know what you plan to read this gay month, and you should read gay books all the time. Doesn't have to be gay month. Doesn't have to be gay month for you to read a gay book. So pick up a book with a lesbian or a gay or a queer or a trans character. Please, actually, pick up one with a trans character. Speaking of trans characters, I'm adding Ace of Spades to my list. This one came out a while ago, but I remember that recently that I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to read that one a while ago. I'm putting it on the list. I'm reading it this month. Getting it on Libby. ASAP. And I'm gonna read it. And those are, you know, the list can go on and on. I could probably add 10 more. But those are my June hopefuls. So we will see in July how many I actually got through. Like I said, get a queer book. Get it from the library. Buy one. Like, support the queers. Support the gays. We need it. We're very in need of assistance, you know? Big Corp has decided we're not cool anymore, you know, because it was all about the money, not actually about us. So Big Corp was like, we don't care about you guys anymore. It's like, surprise, surprise, but not surprised at all. So go out there and show the world that you enjoy queer people, because we like being here and we'd like to continue being here. And the sooner you get with the program, the better. Okay, that's it. That's my list for gay month. All the gay books. And I've just been using gay and queer synonymously, so I hope you don't mind.